And the USS Constitution is not the only man of war still on duty. As you move around Boston, you will notice a fleet of amphibious vehicles that were built during the Second World War. Today they are used to give visitors a unique tour of the city and the Charles River.
Okay, you guys have yourself a good trip here, right? Okay. Oh! Man.
Salty Magoo was my conductor.
You think I know where those stairs were after all this time of driving? That was pretty scary, huh? Is this seat taken? Oh, there it is. Just a little jump start gets things going in the morning. And these are not the type of vessels you see in the World War II movies with the soldiers under fire trying to secure a beachfront. That wasn't the mission of these things, although they were in combat with the other guys. Basically, what they did with these boats were supply vessels. They brought the ships into the shoreline as close as they could, and they offloaded everything onto ducks. Ammunition, food, medical supplies, doctors and nurses, everything was offloaded on these ducks. You guys look at the statue over here on the right-hand side. There's a statue of 5 men on horseback. It's called the Partisans. It's dedicated to freedom fighters throughout the world today. And if you look at those 5 men, they're badly beaten up, but they're not defeated. We in Boston renamed those 5 guys this year the Boston Bruins Management Team. You guys look out the left-hand side of the duct, this first red brick building. You should be able to see some purple or lavender panes of glass in the windows. That glass was installed prior to 1825. Made with a different kind of sand, and once the sun rays hit it, it turned lavender in color. Now, if you look at the gold dome, above the windows, right up at the tippity top, that little tiny piece up at the top, everybody assumes that's a pineapple for hospitality. It's a pine cone. And the reason it's up there, at one point in history, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts also included the state of Maine, the pine tree state. This big, tall, light blue reflective building over here on the left-hand side is the new John Hancock Tower. It stands 63 stories high. It's the tallest building in New England. Today you saw many ports of call, from Trinity Church to Faneuil Hall. You experienced an adventure, not just a tour. By land and by water, you couldn't ask for more. Had the ride of your life aboard a Boston duck, taking a trip aboard a half-boat, half-truck. Hope you had fun and learned some things. You see, Boston's a city of firsts, is where freedom rings. Boston Duck Tours and I thank all. Just be a little careful coming down the stairs. There might be moisture, but on that, we can disembark. Glad to have you on board, sir. Enjoy Boston while you're here. Pleasure.